Welcome to the Today Show Toronto. I'm your host, Jay Stoyan. We're down here at Witchwood Barns, Christie and Bloor, wonderful artscape facility. Come on down. We have a 2,000 square foot studio. We do live shoots, live interviews. We have a wonderful podcast room now, all about music, all about sports, all about the community. So again, you're watching the Today Show. I'm Jay Stoyan. This is a special show. As behind us, we have our employment program participants, students. We have John there. Give a wave, John. We have Simon and we have Jay, and we have a couple more of the students actually handling the equipment. Today what we're going to do is we're going to showcase our employment program a little bit later on. The gentlemen behind me are going to tell us all about the interesting class and what they like in the class. So it's everything to do with media. In front of the camera if you want to be a host like myself, or behind the camera you want to be a cameraman, you want to be an audio guy like Tyler over here, sound person like Ali. We got lighting, administrative work, social media. So again, we're talking about our employment programs for persons with disabilities and veterans, providing opportunities to the most vulnerable community and our heroes. Learn a skill in media and get a job either at the channel or through our great associates. So we're going to talk more about that later on. Actually, the team behind me is going to be specific and tell you exactly what they like about the program. So stay tuned. As you can see, I'm holding my Leaf Cup as hockey's getting started, NFL's getting started. Stay tuned. We're going to come back. We're going to give a whole show, updates, opportunities, how you can get involved, and how you can just come on down to the studio. Let's have a coffee and chat. I'm Jay Stoyan. You're watching the Today Show. We'll be right back. Show. Again, you're watching the Disability Channel, the Today Show Toronto, but we also have Today Shows out in Halton. We have one in LA. We have a couple out in Detroit, Wisconsin. That's our flagship US Today Show, generic all across the land. We'd love you to be a guest. Emails at info@thedisabilitychannel.ca, or you can just go on our website, www.thedisabilitychannel.ca. So what I want to do now is just give some updates. We're on pins and needles, as they might say, as we're waiting for the results, the new updates for Invictus 25 out in BC, the Invictus Games showcasing veterans and our heroes in sport. And the Disability Channel is hopefully going to be taking a big leap, and we're going to be involved knee-deep in the Invictus Games, we're hoping. So we have our fingers crossed. Everything looks good, positive, doing wonderful things for veterans. And hopefully our whole plan is to have our veterans graduated from our employment programs in media, send them out to BC so we could have veterans covering veterans. Wow, full circle on that one. So we'll keep you posted on that one. We're also having a fundraiser for veterans come to, now it's down the road, December 1st, but we've had a couple in the past. They've been very successful. I want to thank our lead sponsors, Gardner Roberts and Cleveland Clinic. Hopefully we're going to have a few more this year, including RBC and TD. So it's all about opportunity, showcasing our employment programs, seeing if people want to take our programs, giving employment opportunities, and of course, great music courtesy our band Freedom Train. Check them out this weekend. They're going to be at Ribfest in Burlington, Brant Street and Lakeshore. It's a free event put on by Burlington. Got to thank the mayor. Thank you, Marion. Awesome job. We're going to be there. We'll be there covering it Saturday night. They close Freedom Train, and I think One Ugly Cowboys on Sunday. So big thing, I want to thank RBC. I want to thank the Career Foundation people. They're really helping us and our team here. So I want to give a big shout out to Career Foundation. Hey, if you want to participate in Cogeco, team up with Tyler, because I think right now he's going to be volunteering at Cogeco in the studio for our Halton Today show. So if you want to find out more information, get in touch with Tyler or with the channel. We'll put you in touch with him. He's a great conduit, great connector, and great employee. So again, I want to give a big shout out to Will. We're going to be out in Burlington at Performing Arts Burlington Center. We're going to be doing a shootout there. So yeah, we're really showcasing Burlington. We're going to be meetings right across the city with BIAs just to connect with all the local businesses and see if we can help them improve and grow their businesses through media, as we have a radio show on Sirius XM. We're on Bell and Cogeco. Boy, do I talk a lot. And I talk fast, but I'm like a hockey announcer. I like this. Okay. Oh, I want to let everybody know that we're going to be doing really big community outreach. So we have our team. We have posters. You can check out our website regarding the fundraiser. We're going to be accepting gifts and goods and services and donations. We have a donation page. We have a sales page. Rent our podcast room. It's open for business, so we're humming, we're jiving. So we're going to be going on a Sirius XM tour with our team, I think, in a couple weeks. So I want to thank Joe and Bilal for their wonderful guys. Oh, we're going to be introducing a new host, White Eagle. Now, she is an Indigenous lady. She's out in Halton, so she's going to be hosting our Halton Your TV Today show, which is very nice. So we're going to be really connected with the region of Halton, along with everybody else through Mississauga. You know where we have to get? We have to get out to Durham. We don't have any Durham association really at all, whether that's Pickering or Fergus or Curtis or Oshawa or, out there. We got to get out there. So for you counselors out there, let us know. We'll come out there and provide opportunities through our employment programs. Let me see. I want to give a big shout out to Halton Library. We were at Fan Expo this last weekend. Well, we actually did a lot of stuff. Maybe Jay, where were we Saturday night?
We were at Sneaky D's, filming my band performing.
And your band's name?
The Scarlet Fever.
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. And I'm going to shout out to Lewis. Lewis, where were we on Friday?
Comic-Con. Fan Expo.
And Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday.
There you go. So we're all over the city. We love live events. So if you have a live event, give us a call. Maybe we'll come. We have a couple more updates before we take a break, and then we're going to hear from our students here. I want a big shout out to Aqualitas and Veterans for Healing. Thank you so much. Hopefully do some wonderful things together very soon, all veteran related, of course. And I want a big shout out to Aqualitas, a wonderful company doing wonderful things for veterans. So thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be going to bring it here to Toronto. We have our production schedule out for September. I have to interview the Premier. The Premier has been so integral in our programs, Ontario programs for employment, that I really want to interview Mr. Ford. I did interview Rob a couple times when he was mayor, and now I have to interview Doug. So we're going to try and get that done as soon as possible. We have a wonderful food show with Smiley, Chef Smiley. You can check out the whole team participated in that shoot. That was great. I think we're going to do another one later this month. We're going to be interviewing the boss from the Paralympics. So yeah, so what we want to do is we want to try with our everyday productions, original content. What we're trying to do now is we're trying to get on the team of, the Invictus Games, the Paralympic Games, the Special Olympic Games, and the Olympics, right? So as far as employment goes, opportunities, and of course production. So it looks pretty good. It's leaning that way, but we'll keep you posted. I want to thank Chris Burkett, our music world. Wow, it's taken off now. We had our first client, Michael Quattro, was in here this week. Really good singer. So yeah, if you're looking to make your dreams come true, come see us when it comes to music. Chris Burkett, check him out. He's worked with everybody from Sinead O'Connor to Prince to Quincy Jones, jammed with Led Zeppelin. The guy knows his stuff. He's a triple threat. He's a musician, he's a songwriter, and he's an engineer. So if you want to get your song to the top of the charts, give us a call and we'll try and make it happen for you. I think that's it. I think I'm done. So what we're going to do I need a drink. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break. Drink of water, that is, drink of water, right? We're gonna take a quick break. Remember to get your NFL picks in, starting pretty soon, right? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back, we're gonna go around the horn, we're gonna see what Jay likes best about the class, then we're gonna see what Simon likes, and then we're gonna see what John likes. So stay tuned, you're watching the Today Show. I'm Jay Stoyan, we'll be right back.
All about inclusion and really giving everyone a fair say.
Welcome to the Today Show. This is our flagship show. I am Unstoppable Tracy.
I am Zach Damon.
It is a pleasure to be here. I am excited. What is up?
We have a great show today.
Jay Stoyan here for the Disability Channel, the world's only inclusive channel for and by persons with disabilities.
Get ready to be inspired, everyone.
We have people watching from all over the world, but also all over Ontario.
We also take a concerted attention in the veterans community.
In moments of stress and trauma, we can get a hold of ourselves.
To help make a difference for people with disabilities, to show people how to love themselves or their disability.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys having me, giving this platform for myself and other people with disabilities.
Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this episode of the Disability Channel Detroit. Please tune in next time.
Welcome back to the show. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, if people want to find out more information on how they can find out, how to enroll or just support the channel or get involved, we're always looking for volunteers and great people. Again, you can go to www.thedisabilitychannel.ca. So what we want to do right now is I want to set up the frame where I want to ask our students what they like the best out of our production class. Either that's in front of the camera, behind the camera, accessibility, administrative work, social media. So what I want to do, I want to turn it over to Jay over here to my right. And Jay, tell the camera, tell our viewers exactly what you like best about the class so far.
Hey, thanks, Jay. I really appreciate the hands-on nature of the program, getting to work in real time on video shoots, getting to work with the equipment. I took a course over the pandemic that was all online, and I learned a lot from it, but there was no hands-on element. So I really appreciate getting to just work on shoots that are going to be actual things that will be posted, and getting to be part of the magic.
That's great. And let me just follow up on that, because when Jay said the hands-on experience, we've had past students go for interviews, and during the interview, the person across the table says, okay, I actually need you to do this. And they come back and said, I did it. And the person on the other side of the table is quite impressed, and a lot of times they get the job. You don't always get the job, but I'm really happy to have our students come back and tell us that, you know what, we were tested and we passed the test. So again, hands-on. Thanks, Jay.
It's a leg up.
Leg up, there you go. So what I want to do now is hand it over to Simon. I'm going to move over a little bit. And Simon, tell our viewers what you like best about the class.
Yeah, I just want to second what Jay Draper just said. Yeah, I like going to the events and having the camera there and helping set up. That is great, practical work for me. I also like just the people I'm with. They're all have their unique strengths and challenges as well. And
tell our viewers what a couple events that you've participated in.
Canadian Music Week was one. Disability Pride, we helped cover that. There was Fan Expo that Lewis went to, as well as other events.
That's great. That's great. So we like to cover live events, and like you said, it's the experience and it's the comfortability of working with the people in the studio. So I really appreciate you mentioning that, because we all have a disability. So what we all try to be is super supportive of each other. And like I said, with our channel, let me just move over a little bit here. With our channel, because all of us have a disability or an illness, and sometimes that disability or illness flares up, and unfortunately, we can't come into the office. So our team is so in tune with that we have other members of the team always ready to pick up the slack. So I really appreciate the teamwork. Very important. So what I want to do now is hand it over to John. John?
Hi there.
There you go. What do you think? What's best about the program that you like?
For me, just personally, like I agree with everything that was said there so far, but for me personally, what really does it for me is the fact that the scale of what we're doing is so like friendly and manageable, because I'm new to this whole world. I was working in a completely different career before this, and I really wouldn't have had a clue how to get into the world of media or production or accessible media or anything like that, were it not for the fact that this like scale that we're operating on, it's a few of us in this studio, it feels very friendly, very easy to get into, and then you're learning just by being involved, and we're all involved in things together. Like we have separate projects, but we do common work as well.
And you've sort of picked up the podcast world, right?
Yeah, that's been one of my focuses. I also really like video editing and working behind the camera and recording audio as well. But it's to me, it's just like if this were this humongous operation where we didn't all know each other, it just would not feel the same. And you know, I was at a really difficult point in my life when I started this, and I don't know, maybe that would have been too big a bite to chew. But for me, this was so manageable, and it's done tremendous things for my confidence, and it's a fun thing to do during the week.
That's
to
great,
show up
John.
here in the middle of the day, it's great.
Thank you for sharing. I really like the way he said he's transitioned, because this world's all new to him, and that's a key word, transition, because you know, one day you're an able-bodied person, the next day you have an accident, you're disabled. It's very, you know, it's mind-blowing. It's trauma to your life, especially again with veterans. So that's so key that you said the word transition, because that's what we're also doing with veterans, right? They're transitioning from the battlefield. A lot of them, because I talked to them, they've been in a structured life since they were 19. Now they're 40 and it's time to move on. A lot of them don't know how to move on. They're structured from day to night, so they're struggling. And then if they have an injury on top of that, wow. So again, the Disability Channel, we're a friendly platform, we're a productive platform, and we love giving people opportunities. So I really want to thank our team. You didn't hear from the rest of our team because they're holding the camera. So give a shout out, guys. Let's have it. So it's great. And we have another program starting in October, a free program, which this is, right? So free. So please enroll or go to our website, www.thedisabilitychannel.ca. Enroll today. We'd love to have you as part of our team. Again, you're watching the Toronto Today Show. I'm Jay Stoyan. We'll see you next time.